Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be doing a case of a very common remedy which is used in practice quite often. So, without wasting too much of time, let's start the case. This is a case of a 6-year-old boy. He came along with his mama. Mama and boy entered the room and they both settled quickly on the seats. So, boy was sitting towards the examining seat, and the mother was on the distant seat. And mother started explaining that my boy, he has white patches on his face, and when he goes inside, he goes to play in the sun. After that, when he returns, these become quite evident. They are quite bright white patches which can be seen from the distance. And we've been taking the medicine from past few months till we apply the ointment. It's okay, but after we leave it, they come back. So we would like to take homeopathic treatment this time. So the case goes like this. I asked the boy to let me check his face. So he quickly come forward and shows me properly his face, and he let me examine it nicely without any hesitation. So I asked him, "What do you do? What happens on your face?" So he said, "When I come back from playing, uh, it's itchy and I scratch it, and after that it pains." Okay, so next mother said that I asked, "How is the boy's nature? Like, can you explain something about him?" So she said, "He's a good boy, there is no problem. Since childhood, he has never troubled me much. Like, easygoing child, if you tell him to do something, he will do it. If you stop him from doing something, he will listen. So there is not much problem with it." I said, "Okay." I inquired more. Then, since his complaint has started, there's any changes or any other, like, something must have been there due to which these patches are coming. Like, the child is not comfortable with something. So after thinking, the mother explained that he's a single child, so he goes to his friend's home to play, and there they play with that tablet and they play games on it. And when I have to bring him home, he doesn't comes quickly, and this has been the problem from little while. That at home also he plays on the mobile for longer time, and I stop him, then sometimes there is a problem, like he would argue or something, say something like, "Let me play," or something for a little while more. So from past few months this has been happening. Like, he wants to have the same tablet like his friend has it, and like and we can't afford it, so it's expensive for us, and we've been telling him that we can't afford it, so just you play with the mobile or something like that only. So he doesn't agrees on that. Once it happened that I slapped him, that he was not leaving and coming back home from his friend's house. So his father said, um, "Let us make the installments and we'll buy for him a smaller one, like not that a huge screen one, but the smaller version of that tablet." So they agreed, and my husband took the child to the shop and they selected. And my husband was talking to the shopkeeper that how many installments we can pay and everything. So this boy over there said that I don't want this one, this the screen is smaller, I only want the same tablet like my friend has it, the bigger screen one. So we came home and then we um, um, made him understand that that is costly. You want to play, you play on the smaller one. But he said, no, buy me that one. And mm, my husband is not staying with us, he's working in the another town. So just to buy a little more time. So I said, when Papa will come next time, then we will see it. Till that time, you play with the mobile only. So he agreed. He wasn't so difficult at that time. So every day he would ask me, when is he coming? When is he coming? When Papa will come? So after 2 weeks he came, and he again asked, when are we going to buy it? And this is happening from past 1.5 month or something like that. So he's been like, mm, everything is revolving around that tablet right now. I said, okay. So how does he react to all this? She said he's okay. Sometimes he listens, sometimes he does not listen on this. This is the main thing. Like, only this thing. Nothing more. Rest he's eating, playing, studying, and everything is going fine. So I said, anything else you can add on to about his nature? How is with strangers or something? Someone new comes to your house, then how does he greets or something? She said he talks to them, he greets them, he sits there. If they're asking, he will answer. He's not shy. He talks and gives the answer what is required. And he has, I said, how about his friends? She said he has good friends, like he talks to everyone. He has one cousin, and he always takes her hand and takes, come didi we go there, come didi we go there. And even he takes a lot of care of her as well. I said, okay. And so this was the case. um, this was the information given, and on this information only the remedy was taken out. So let's go to the rubrics which were formed on the given information. First rubric was taken, delusion injured being injured. When the child says that I scratch my face when I come back and it pains, so the first rubric was taken on this basis, that it pains. So injury is happening anywhere in the body, if the pain is happening, we can safely use this rubric. Second rubric was taken, communicative. He's not shy, he talks to everyone. In the clinic also, he um, came forward to show me his face. He was not shy, he was not fearful, he was not hesitant, and whatever question I was asking, he was giving a fair good answer. And precocity of children, this was taken on the basis when she said, I don't have any problems since childhood. He's been a very good boy, he listens, he understands, and there's no much problem with him. He behaves very like maturely, there is no problem with him. Otherwise the 6-year-old boy, they have so much of tantrums or some obstinacy or something like that. Till that time there was no problem. Just because of this mobile, this tablet, certain changes were happening in the routine of the boy. So he, otherwise mother said ये बहुत समझदार बच्चा है, मुझे कभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई इसके साथ. समझदार बच्चा मतलब he is, the rubric is precocity of children. Or and the fourth rubric which was taken was delusion charmed and cannot break the spell. Like he was charmed for the tablet. Oh, he couldn't. Charmed कैसा होता है ना कि you are like, you want to have it, you want to see it, or you want to play with it. Like you're charmed totally, you are in the spell of that thing. So this was the fourth rubric which was taken. And this is a very, the Lachesis patient, they are always like, they need something to, they are after something, like there is one more rubric could be added in this, like amusement desire for. So he wanted to play, as he's a single child, he wanted to play, and that games on the tablet was were amusing him. So that was also one more thing which we can add to it. So these were the set of rubrics, and the remedy given was Lachesis 200. And after this, the 3 doses of Lachesis 200. So in the second week, the mother said, I think there are little changes, and I think they are little, not too much, but they are now they have lightened. They are still there, but the patches have lightened a bit. And I think after 1.5 months, mother sent me a picture of the face of the boy, and there were no patches on it. And now the follow up was of after 7 months. I have seen the boy somewhere in the gathering where we met, and I asked her how is he. She said he was okay after like few weeks, like 3-4 weeks, 5 weeks after, the patches were completely gone, and mother has forgotten that the patches have not reoccurred now, and she didn't even came to tell me that the patches are fine. So in some gathering we met, and I asked how is he doing. So she said the patches have gone, and they didn't reoccurred. So with this is a follow up after 7 months or 8 months of the medicine. So they have not come up again. So the medicine is Lachesis. So this is a very common presentation and of Lachesis, and this uh, students with the beginners, they can see this common presentation and try to find out rubrics. On this basis you can very easily give Lachesis. So this was the case. I hope you will try in your practice, and thank you very much.